Welcome back to another episode of Gym Bay Confessions. My name is AnnMarie, and my amazing, beautiful, lovely co-host Rochelle is not here this week. Life is lifing, and we've been wanting to do some solo episodes when that's happening. So we just couldn't find a time to line up our recordings, and so here we are. I'm excited about this episode. I have 10 confessions for you that, as a gym girly, have significantly improved the quality of my life lately. And I want to share these with you because I feel like I found so much freedom in these confessions. Even as I was writing them down, I was like, that feels for me so fucking good right now. Every season is so fucking different, and maybe give insight on like, it gets to be whatever the fuck you want your path to be. So just embrace the seasons. So my very first confession is that I have been training way less lately, and I fucking love it. I have been aiming for like 3 days a week, and I'll go to those gym sessions and I will go fucking ham, and then I take days off. Even this week I'm like, I am not going to the gym. I don't even think at all because I literally just moved. I would show you the state of my house, but it's fucking atrocious. We're still unpacking everything, and it's just a situation. But alas, I'm like, okay, I have 1 day of work tomorrow, and then I go away for the long weekend camping with my friends, which I'm so fucking excited about. And I just, in the past, would have been so hard on myself and been like, oh my god, you gotta go to the gym, This morning I slept in because I needed it. Like, it's just been so freeing and so liberating to not be so obsessed over everything. And the reality is that there's probably going to be another season in my life where I'm training again 6 to 7 days a week, but that's just not the season that I'm in right now, and I love that so much for me. Okay, confession number 2. I have not weighed myself in a fucking hot minute, and I love that because after I lost, I think it was like 15 pounds. I was like weighing myself every week afterwards, and then I was spiraling and I was getting into so much fear about, oh my god, I've gained X amount of weight. And then I was like, this just isn't working for your fucking mental health. Like, just stop. So I stopped weighing myself. I think I've mentioned in previous episodes, I still even go to the gym sometimes and I'm like, I should step on the scale. And then I'm like, what are you doing? For fucking what reason? Like, just live your life, enjoy your summer. And so that has also been very freeing and has also drastically improved the quality of my life because I'm just not obsessing over it. Like, who fucking cares, Like I said, there's another season for being super strict, and that is just not the season I'm in right now. Okay, this one's funny. There's probably people who have injuries who will relate to this. Number 3 confession is I have been avoiding rehab for my injured knees. Like, first of all, what the fuck? I'm 35. Why do I have knee injuries already? This is insane to me, okay? I think I was in denial when my knee injuries, started to happen, probably when I was, 30-ish. I remember it being kind of annoying, and I was like, God, this is just so annoying. And then I finally went to the physio, and she was like, yeah, you gotta build your glutes. I feel like I've been going to the physio for years, and I just don't know what it is, if it's selective hearing, denial, or whatever it is. There's certain things that she tells me to do, and I'm like, yeah, but, there's just a million other exercises, like a list of 500 exercises that I need to be doing, and I'm like, I love you so much right now, but, I need one exercise. Don't give me 500 things to do, because it's just going to take me time to incorporate all of them. So anyways, they told me that I need to build my glutes, and which I have done. She was like, oh my god, I'm so happy with how much you built your glutes. Great, I love that for me. But then she was like, but you haven't been building your VMO, which is the muscle that's just above your knee on the inside. And my quads, on the outside, have been pulling my knees, or my one knee in particular, out, so it's making this gross, crunchy, fucking gross sound. She was like, you gotta strengthen this other part so it pulls it back into alignment. Anyways, okay, my 4th confession, this one feels so good, and you're probably gonna relate. The 4th one is not journaling and letting go of the perfect morning routine. I feel like this always happens to me, where I go in and out of my morning routine where I'm super fucking anal on it, and then other times when I'm just like, you know what, fuck it, I don't want to do it. And so I just honor that because I trust that when I need to journal, I'm going to fucking journal, you know? So that's something I've also been really enjoying, is not having the perfect routine every day. And like I said, this is like a season. I know that there will be a season when I go back into like all the things, training a million times, doing my journal routine, being on top of it and feeling really good about it. But the routine I'm in right now, I'm just like, I just don't want to do it. And I get people who are like, well, that's where you build consistency. But I'm like, cool, but yeah, I just don't want to do it right now. I feel like when you're a fitness girl, you always come across internal dialogue about consistency. Like, you need to be consistent. Okay, I'm totally projecting onto my beautiful friends, but I think that you have this idea of like everything needs to be perfect all the time, otherwise you're a massive fucking failure. And it's like, no. I look after my mental health. I still go to therapy every week. I'm still doing all the things. I'm still reflective. I'm still inquisitive about myself. So if you're in a season where you've let go of some of the things that you feel like you're a psychopath about all the other times, like, just fucking let yourself be there. Okay. Number 5. I would have to say rest days are my religion. I fucking love a good rest day, okay? Like, literally could not be happier about a rest day. Okay, what is the point of doing all of it, working really fucking hard, if you can't have a day where you fucking bum around? Maybe it's a month, whatever. Maybe it's a week. Who cares? Like, I feel like if I was a little bit more organized, I could have probably projected that I needed to take a little bit of time off this week. But we're here. I didn't plan for it. But, you know, if I can make it to the gym tomorrow, I will go. But again, I'm just not going to stress out about it. Number 6, no more hustling. Oh, I had this realization. Okay, I think this ties into kind of like the theme of everything I've been saying. It's like, let yourself just be in the fucking season that you're in. Because there is times when I love training 6-7 times a week. I do cardio 3-4 days in the morning, and then I train 3 to 5 times in a week. Like, I like that. Not right now, but I met one of the guys who was moving for us yesterday. I was talking to him, and he's like, oh yeah, I'm from Morocco. I have this business. I have 2 other businesses. My wife is like in dental, like she's going to be a dentist. We have 3 kids, like all this stuff. And I was just like, you know what? I think a lot of people glorify the fucking hustle, and I love that for you. But I also was just so disconnected from it, because I feel like there was a chapter in my life when I loved hustling so much. And it was like my identity. And I was like, this is who I fucking am. Let's grind. Rah! And I was like working long hours, all the things. I feel like that was my 20s. And now I'm 30, like in my 30s. And I'm like, that's just not the vibe anymore. You know, I'm not interested in it anymore. And so it was just really cool to see that, because I feel like in the past, old me would have been like, oh yeah, that guy's grinding. I need to fucking work 500 hours a week. Oh, because they're doing this, I need to do that. And I was like, Like, part of me was actually just a little bit sad, because I was like, they just don't even have that ounce of anything within me anymore. Like, that used to be my drive for everything, was like hustling and grinding. And now I'm like, God, what a distant memory, and I'm so just disconnected from that energy. So, yeah, love to fucking chill, you know what I'm saying? And then I see other people online who are like other business owners, and they fucking just crush, they hustle, they fucking grind, and I'm like, again, I could love that for you, but it's just not for me. And I think the more that I see that, the more that I'm like, I like can honor myself more in that, you know? Okay, this one is really cool. I really like this. Number 7. So as I was, okay, let me preface this one with what it is, and then I'll give you the backstory. I do this all the time. Okay, number 7 is I'm asking myself how I can have more gratitude for the moment I'm in right now with my body and my fitness and my gym and all of the things. Okay, so the reason that I came up with this question today was because when I was cleaning my old place, I was just there, and like I fucking love moving for this very specific reason. And this reason is that when you have like cleared the house of everything, or you've gotten rid of everything, and you just have like this tiny little moment reflection, and you look back and you're like, oh my God, like how cool is it? Like I was sitting in the house and I was like, this house was not my favorite house I ever lived in, okay? It was a fucking garden view. Would have definitely appreciated where I'm living now a little bit more, because I have all these beautiful trees behind this glorious, beautiful window that I have. I'll show you later. Okay, fine, I'll show you now. Don't judge the mess, okay? Look, like all of these beautiful windows. Love that for me. Anyways, so I see this and I'm like, okay, this is the kind of space I want to be living in. It's fucking stunning. It's beautiful. Like these trees out the window. I have gorgeous, beautiful views of the mountains that way. Like this place is easy to wake up and feel grateful in the morning. And when I was at my old place, I feel like I was just trying so fast to get out of the living situation that I was in, and to get out of that apartment in particular, that I forgot like how amazing that space was to me. And this is anywhere that you live, you know. It was like, just stop for a moment and I was like, thank you so much to like the space for like holding me and having such an amazing like it was my home. It provided shelter for me. It provided fucking warmth. It provided a place for me to like regain and recalibrate my energy, and to cook nourishing foods and like all the things. So I just like had this such a deep moment of reflection, and I was like, dude, life is so fucking cool. Without this house, I wouldn't be able to be here and like experience life in the way that I have been lately. So I just had like, you know, so many tears in my eyes, and I was like, I'm just so fucking grateful for this life. And that's why I love moving. I also don't want to tell Jay how much I love moving, because he's all ready to move out of this apartment. He's like, we need something else. And I'm like, I love this place. I don't want to leave. But I do love moving for that experience, because if he hears this, he's going to be like, you love moving. We need to move next month, in 6 months. And I'm going to be like, no, but this is my perfect place. It's my perfect resting ground. Anyways, so it kind of made me realize, like, how can we just, in every aspect of your lives, like whatever it is, because when I was experiencing this gratitude, it was like gratitude for everything in my life, not just one moment, not just that house. It was like, it made me see how amazing life is. And so it made me realize, like, okay, how can I experience that level of gratitude for my body and for my journey and like every experience that I'm having right now, because we're so quick to nitpick what's wrong with ourselves, or what's wrong with our bodies, or how we're not strong enough, or we're not further along, and we're working towards this perfect picture. But it's like, how can you, because your body is your home, how can you experience that same level of gratitude towards yourself and be like, oh my God, like this body is giving me life. This body is giving me the experiences that I have. Like, we have our health, we have everything right here, right in front of us. And so it's like, how can I experience that moment of gratitude that I had for my house, for my body, because my body is ultimately my house while I'm on earth. So that was cool. So I've been asking myself that. Okay, number 8, I'm fucking smoothie obsessed. Before we were moving, so probably for like a whole week, we didn't want to do like a big grocery shop, because we're like, okay, we're moving, we're going to go to Costco, and so we move into our new house. So I literally think I was on the same fucking smoothie on repeat for sure a week. And then I was like, okay, well, I'm also just going to buy smoothies from Body Energy Club, which is like a smoothie place here. And I was like, I'm just gonna go there. So I went through a phase where I was having like 2-3 smoothies a day as meals, and I was like, this is just getting a little bit out of fucking control. What I was making at home was oatmeal, peanut butter, protein, lots of fucking cocoa, like 10 grams of cocoa, dates, peanut butter. I think that was pretty much it, but oh my God, it was fucking amazing. Okay, but also the thought of having another smoothie like that just Does it make me excited? I'm not sure. It's just so convenient. You just throw everything in a blender, blend it, and move on with your day. Like, move on to your next meal. You know what I'm saying? So, smoothies have definitely made my life so much fucking easier lately. But the thing with that is that I don't really mix the varieties of smoothies that I've been having, so I can't say it's great for my gut microbiome or, like, you know, my just other areas of my life. Like, I've just been basically having that smoothie 2 or 3 times a day, which is insane. I need to fucking go back to eating regular food. Also, I did start a new job. This is me just justifying it to myself. I did start a new job. And my old job, I used to be able to eat in the staff room on shift. And this one is so fucking busy. Like, I actually just don't have time. So I've been taking a smoothie to work with me. So it has made things a little bit easier. But alas, probably I should just cut back to 1 smoothie a day, not fucking 10. Number 9, this confession. Okay, so ages ago, I got my poop tested. Loved it. And then my naturopath put me on a gut protocol. And honestly, I was like, of all times that I start this gut protocol is literally in the fucking summertime, which is probably the worst time to start a gut protocol because it's fucking summer. Like, circling back to everything else I've been saying. Like, I should have done this in the winter or like the new year. Anyways, alas, we're here. I was supposed to be on like a anti-candida diet, which is basically no processed sugar, no dates, which I fucking love dates. Just like limited fruits, all of this stuff. I was really good on it for like 4 weeks, taking this fucking atrocious supplement that makes me want to gag. But like I said, we're doing our fucking best out here. I'm focusing on just increasing more veg. I've not been perfect, but my gut has been getting better. And you know why? Because my poops have been getting better. So I can at least report that back to her. So basically, I'm going to have a half an hour conversation with my naturopath in 30 minutes about how great my poops have been lately. Okay, and my last confession is something Rochelle and I have been talking about lately, but this has really improved my life, okay? I have not been obsessing over my macros. I have been trying to be mindful, like, from time to time, I will enter like a meal here and there because I'm curious about how many macros it is. And I can like guesstimate. Oh, excuse me. I can guesstimate how many calories I've eaten in a day, but I'm not like obsessing over it. I would say I'm in a surplus or eating at maintenance. From time to time, I get home really late from work, skip dinner because it's been so fucking busy. And I'm like, I honestly just cannot be bothered to eat something. I just go to bed hungry. But it has been so freeing. Like I said, I'm sure that there's going to be a stage in my life when I go back to being a fucking psychopath about everything. And at that season of my life, I'm going to be raving to everybody about how amazing it is and that everybody should try it, okay? Because now I'm in the season where I'm like, you should relax a little more, enjoy your life, it's great. So, yeah, that has been my current fucking update. Those are all of my confessions. So now I'm actually at a place where I'm like, what the fuck am I going to confess on the next few podcasts that we have? Because I've literally just given you guys all my content for however many days. So we just need some good stuff to be happening over the next little while, you know? Okay. Anyways, my intention this week was to share with you some details about my experience, bring to light some of the things that were there for myself, literal confessions, because I'd be like, I can't tell anybody that I haven't worked out in a week. Nobody gives a fuck, girl. Like, honestly, everybody is so busy doing their own shit. Who cares? Live your life. Enjoy your fucking self. It's summertime. Whenever you're listening to this, just live your best life. So, yeah, make sure you tune in next week because we will be back, the two of us together, laughing our asses off and having some serious chit chats because, you know, we like a bit of contrast. But make sure that you like and subscribe to our channel if you're following us on a podcast platform. Please make sure that you give us a 5-star review because we would love you so much for that. I want you to share with us one of your confessions so that we can share it on next episode as well, so that we can laugh with you and just enjoy it. We can share it anonymously or you can put your name on it. but I hope you have the most amazing, blessed day. That's all I'm saying. Okay, see you next week.